that path to success, it really is that diagram that you see. You know, we all think it's that straight line, but it truly is that squiggle, the ups and the downs. I was so close. I could taste what it might be like to be amongst who I thought were the most accomplished women. I wanted to be one of them so badly. My initial reaction, which is usually what my reaction is when I hear no, was to find out why or what I could have done better. I never got the answers, but I had to chalk it up to the fact that it just wasn't my time. I wasn't necessarily prepared at that point to be there. And the only thing I could do was move forward. But I knew that if I'd stayed feeling like a victim or that it was, you know, somebody else's fault, that it wouldn't have gotten me very far. So I truly was like, you know what, on to the next thing. You know, what can I do now to make me happy and make myself that person that I wanted to become? What I could do is either dwell on it, think about, you know, how much better life would have been if I were to be on it, or move on to the next thing. And it was as simple as that, is really like that mind frame switch. Like, what can I control in this moment? I think the most devastating no that I felt came from outside of really my professional life. Because, you know, we see things in our professional life, we see no's from our job, but our personal life can also give us some pretty interesting wrenches also. So, you know, I think the most devastating no was, you know, it was a question I hadn't even asked, but it was, you know, God was letting me know that I wasn't going to be able to keep my mom forever. So on May 28th in 2015, my mom lost her battle with breast cancer. It was after 2.5 years. And I hate saying that word battle as if she lost. You know, she was such a fighter, and every one of her values lives within me. And I had no choice, again, to pick myself up from it. And every day I choose to feel that she is around me rather than feeling like I lost her. You know, I choose to see the world, you know, the best in the world rather than dwelling on why were we dealt those cards. And you have to wake up every day and realize, like, it's not just going to come. I can't just like feel better. Of course I'm sad and it's really hard sometimes, but I let myself be sad. I don't beat up myself when it's time to just really feel those moments. But then I have to turn it around and I have to choose that happiness to move on to the next level. What I can also do is like look at that situation and see how it helped mold me. You know, if I hadn't gone through that, or if we hadn't gone through hard times with my family, then I wouldn't be the person I am today. You find out that that's when you were your lowest, so you can really start working towards, you know, staying true to who you are and living every day like tomorrow is not promised, because that's when you truly, you know, see that it's not. Before I really turned that corner into producing and finding myself in success in my career, it was really tough. I couldn't even count the amount of times that I heard no. I heard people, you know, judge me for my age, for my looks, what they thought was my inexperience. But what I learned from all of that is the ones who were unfairly judging me to me, it felt like they were losing out, because I know my self-worth. I know my age or my looks have nothing to do with how hard I work or my morals. And that's when I was really able to be true to myself and shine through. And that's, you know, when I was really me. The quality of life to me is better and bigger than a commission. So you have to be you going into those appointments. And I think that resonates with my clients, and they can really tell that I'm being me, and that this truly is my passion, that I don't do it for the paycheck. You can compare to yourself and set goals, but, you know, you have to just compare yourself to what your goals were and if you achieved them, you know, how did you? And if you didn't, how can you do better next time? The more you are derailed and looking at somebody else, all those seconds and minutes count that you're taking away from your own time. So if you put your head down, you're reading your own books, you're doing, you know, what you need to do to get yourself to the next level, it will happen. Yeah. It really is along the way that I learn these little boundaries here and there. And I'm always learning. There's never a day that goes by that I don't adjust my business model or figure out what works and what doesn't. Happiness is a decision, and just keep choosing and you're going to be fine. Keep being true to yourself, and no matter what, you're going to get what you want, and amounting to something is truly your own opinion.